I believe that drug prohibition is the true cause of much of the social and personal damage that has historically been attributed to drug use. As humans, we usually want what is forbidden to us. What is the big deal about drugs? History has shown that drug prohibition reduces neither use nor abuse. After a drug dealer is arrested, however, neither the supply nor the demand for drugs is seriously changed. The rest merely create a job opening for an endless stream of drug entrepreneurs who will take huge risks from the sake of the enormous profits created by the prohibition. Possibly, legalization forces organized crime from the drugs trade, starves them of income and enables use to regulate and control the market. On the other hand, a lot of disinformation about drugs and drug use is given to us by ignorant and prejudiced policymakers and media who peddle myths upon lies for their own ends. The reasons are not difficult to understand because when the law enforcement restricts the supply of drugs, the price of drugs rises. For example, in 1984, a kilogram of cocaine worth $4,000 in Colombia, $4,000 in Colombia, sold at the wholesale for $30,000 and the retail in the United States for some $300,000 at the time of Drug Enforcement Administration. Spokesman noted matter of factly that the wholesale prices doubled in the 6 months due to the crackdowns on producers and smugglers in Colombia and the US. There are no statistics indicating the additional number of people killed and mugged thanks to the DEA's crackdown on cocaine. Conversely, if and when drugs are legalized, their price will collapse, and so will the sundry drug-related motivations to commit crime. Consumers will no longer need to steal to support their habits. A package of cocaine will be as tempting to grab for its owner as a pack of cigarettes is today. And drug dealers will be pushed out of the retail market, but non-retailers. It seems that the considerable police efforts now spent against drugs activity and drug-related crime could be redirected toward protecting innocent people from those who will still commit crime in the absence of drug laws. For example, the police could protect us more effectively as it could focus resources on catching rapists, murderers, and the remaining perpetrators of crimes against people and property. It is reasonable to assume that legalization would help us to disseminate open, honest, and thoughtful information to users and non-users to help them to make decisions about whether and how to use. As a medical student, I know that prohibition has led to the stigmatization and marginalization of drug users. And for example, in countries that operate ultra-prohibitionist policies have very high rates of HIV infection and among injecting users. In contradiction of this, in the UK, in the 80s, clean needles for injecting users and safer sex education for young people were made available in responses to fears of HIV. We can probably conclude that getting drugs is not the right way to finish the problem, but prohibition isn't the right way to decrease the rate of drugs. Thank you.